Imagine creating a professional video without a camera, without actors, and without a studio. You simply write a script, choose an AI avatar, and within minutes, your video is ready. Today, millions of people know this technology through HeyGen. But only a few years ago, the company did not exist. And behind it is the story of Joshua Xu, an engineer who turned one personal problem into one of the fastest growing companies in AI video. Joshua Xu studied computer science and later earned a master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University. After that, he worked at Snapchat, where he gained experience in machine learning, visual technology, advertising systems, and computational photography. This experience became very important later because Snapchat was built around cameras, faces, and visual communication. But there was one interesting problem. Joshua himself was not comfortable in front of the camera. Like many people, he understood how frustrating video production could be. You need lighting, you need a good background, you record, you make a mistake, you record again, then you edit everything. And for businesses, the process becomes even more expensive. If a company wants training videos, sales presentations, or marketing videos, it may need cameras, actors, editors, and several days of work. Joshua started asking a simple question. What if artificial intelligence could remove most of this process? What if you could create a digital version of yourself and make videos without recording every time? That idea became the foundation of HeyGen. In 2020, Joshua Xu and his co-founder Wayne Liang started building the company. At first, the technology was far from perfect. AI-generated people could look robotic, lip movements were sometimes unnatural, voices were less realistic, and most people still saw AI video as an experiment. The company also changed names during its early years, including Movio, before becoming HeyGen. But the main mission stayed clear: make professional video creation faster and easier. The concept was simple. Instead of hiring a presenter, use an AI avatar. Instead of recording your voice, type your script. Instead of spending hours editing, let software generate the video. But a good idea is not enough. A startup needs customers, so the team focused on improving the product based on real user needs. They listened to feedback. They studied how people were using the platform, and they kept improving the quality. Soon, users started paying. HeyGen reached around $1 million in annual recurring revenue in only about 7 months. Not long after that, the company became profitable. This was an important signal. AI avatars were no longer just a cool technology. They had become a real business tool. Then came 2023. Generative AI exploded around the world. Millions of people started using AI tools. Companies were trying to understand how they could use this technology in real work. And HeyGen was in the right place at the right time. One of its most powerful features was AI video translation. Imagine recording one video in English, then AI translates your speech into another language, while keeping a similar voice and changing the lip movements to match the translated words. Suddenly, one video could reach people in many countries. That was a major advantage for companies, teachers, marketers, and content creators. Instead of recording 10 different versions of the same video, you could create one and localize it with AI. This changed HeyGen from a simple avatar tool into a global communication platform. The company's growth accelerated. HeyGen went from around $1 million in recurring revenue to more than $35 million in just over a year. Then, in 2024, HeyGen raised $60 million in a Series A funding round led by Benchmark. The investment valued the company at more than $500 million. By then, HeyGen had tens of thousands of paying business customers. But competition was also growing. Other AI video companies were improving fast. Large technology companies were investing billions into generative video. So HeyGen needed to keep moving. The company started focusing more on what it calls identity-first video. The idea is simple. People do not only connect with information, they connect with faces, voices, and personalities. So instead of creating completely random AI people, HeyGen wanted to help users create digital versions of themselves. This led to more advanced digital avatars. A creator could record a short sample, then HeyGen could create an AI version of that person. That digital version could appear in future videos without the real person standing in front of a camera every time. For businesses, this could save huge amounts of time. A salesperson could create personalized videos. A teacher could create lessons. A company could produce employee training. A creator could publish more content. And all of this could happen faster. HeyGen continued improving its avatar technology. Its newer systems became better at facial expressions, gestures, lip synchronization, and natural movement. Then the company moved beyond simple avatars. It started developing AI agents for video creation. Instead of manually choosing every element, the user can describe what kind of video they want. The AI can then help create the script, visuals, voice, avatar, and other parts of the production. This is a major shift. Traditional editing software gives you tools. AI video agents try to understand your goal and do more of the work for you. And the growth continued. In 2025, HeyGen announced that it had reached $100 million in annual recurring revenue. Then, in June 2026, the company announced another major milestone: more than $200 million in annual recurring revenue. More than 30 million users across 196 countries, and more than 100 million videos created on the platform. Think about that journey. A camera-shy engineer sees a simple problem. He asks whether AI can remove the need to record every video. A startup is created. The first avatars are imperfect. The team keeps improving. Customers start paying. $1 million in recurring revenue becomes 35 million, then 100 million, then more than 200 million, all within a few years. But HeyGen is not only a business success story. It also represents a much larger change in video creation. For decades, professional video required cameras, lighting, microphones, studios, editors, and presenters. AI is starting to remove many of those barriers. Now, your face does not need to be physically present every time you create a video. Your voice can speak languages you never learned. A photo can become a talking presenter, and a simple script can become a complete video. But this technology also creates serious risks. If AI can copy faces and voices, what happens when people use someone's identity without permission? How do we recognize deepfakes? How can platforms protect users from fraud and misinformation? These are questions that every AI video company will have to answer. The future of this industry will not depend only on realism. It will also depend on trust. Joshua Shu started with a personal frustration. He did not want to stand in front of a camera every time he needed to communicate. But the solution became much bigger than that. Today, HeyGen is trying to make video creation as easy as writing text. And that could completely change who is able to create professional content. The biggest question is no longer, can AI create video? We already know the answer. The real question is, what happens when anyone can turn an idea into a professional video in just a few minutes? HeyGen is betting that this is the future, and the story may only be beginning. And this is only the beginning of the AI revolution. HeyGen shows us how one simple idea can grow into a technology used by millions of people around the world. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think AI avatars will replace traditional video production in the future? Tell me your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more stories about AI, technology, business, and the people building the future. See you in the next video.